I mean, your red is my red.
Your red is my red. We're red today. We're not feeling blue, we're feeling red.
Red.
All the red. Okay.
Red Raptor.
Oh, he said it, not me.
Red Raptor.
He said it. It's happening.
Red Ram.
Apparently, Red Robin, Red Raptors.
Red Raptor. Yum.
Is expensive.
Oh, I thought we were doing a jingle.
Do it.
I just did it.
Red Raptor.
Yum.
Yum.
Yeah, like Red Robin. But
Yeah.
Red
Okay. Yeah. I like it a lot.
Maybe they'll send us a Red Raptor now.
Maybe it will. Just like pray the Red Raptor gods.
Yeah.
my god's bigger than that. Sorry. Okay.
Is the crab still there?
Crab's still there.
He's still there.
Hey, by the way, make video horizontal again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Campaign status. Let me see that hat. I need to show the people. We really need to show the people. I feel like the people need to see that we're going to make horizontal video good again.
Yeah. I mean, horizontal could be. What if it's horizontal like this?
Oh,
that's vertical.
That's painful, bro.
That's just vertical.
That's painful. We're going to talk a little bit about ROI-based video content production.
Yeah.
Right? And how we can kind of help people scale video the best way possible. And some case studies that we've done to be able to help with that, right?
Yep. How can we get a lot of content, good content,
right,
in a quick amount of time?
So there's a podcast that I listened to a while back that said, I want my doctor to be a CrossFitter. Mm-hmm. I want my barber to be a CrossFitter. Dude, I want my nanny for my kids to be a CrossFitter. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know who's a CrossFitter? Jesus, dude.
Dude, Jesus is our CrossFitter.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
Yeah.
Jesus lifted death, bro.
He lifted death.
That's impressive.
Man, dude, listen. He did a whole Metcon for about 3 days, bro.
Yeah. His WOD, dude.
His WOD was 3 days long, bro.
His WOD's insane.
That was nuts. He PR'd that hard, bro. Okay. So this podcast is talking about like efficiency, because, you know, not just efficiency, but like that mantra, right? And we've talked a little bit in the previous episodes about how people who are building companies want to run companies because their authority comes from where they came from and who they are and how they got built up, right? If we look at the history of this company, we've done things in a way that we are trying our best to make sure that the client is taken care of to the fullest capacity. And sometimes that does include trying to fit in as much as we can in the smallest time domain. And in the film world, it's super important to be fast and efficient.
Yep.
So when we look at building a bank of content, you know, the first thing that comes to mind is multipurpose, right? And those people are utilizing that content in so many different ways. But how do we capture that? Like, what's our process a little bit about how to do that, and in what ways does it benefit those clients in order to do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the best thing to do is talk about some like pretty recent shoots within the past 6 or 7 months, and then how much content we grabbed for them in a certain amount of time, and how they're either using it now or how they're going to use that content,
right.
And whether we're putting together that footage, putting together a piece for them, or if they're going to be doing it on their end.
Right.
So the first one that comes to mind that was recent was Black Dog.
Yeah.
In Market Common.
Awesome, dude.
So for that, we just had one shoot day.
Yeah.
And what that looks like is 7:30 call time. We shoot until around 11:30 when the sun starts getting too high and a little ugly. Take a break and then come back from about 3 to 4 until 7 or 8.
Yep.
And when that sun's starting to go down during golden hour.
Yeah.
And in that amount of time, we got a huge bank of content with 5 or 6 different
the topics. I think we had 6 topics for that shoot, and we, as far as the topics go, they were able to cover so many things for like holidays or like special events or product drops and education, stuff like that. It's huge. We ended up exporting roughly 678 clips of video content for these people.
Colored content. They get it.
It's all there for the taking for
Yep.
them to be able to utilize. And then on photo side, because we had a photographer with us that day as well, she edited 50 photos that they could utilize for social for the rate that we charged. And then also we were able to basically fat cut all the photos, get the first pass selects of all the photos, get all the junk out there that's obviously bad.
Yep.
And simply throw a simple correction on it so that they could use it for social. It's for social media.
Yeah.
You know, it's not this massive campaign thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've heard so many times from photographers, from other videographers, I'm going to get ripped to shreds about this, and I don't care. But the fact of the matter is that people need content if you want to work with them for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do social with those people and make social media content for them, I'm very happy for you if you get that and that's what excites you, but that's not what we want to do.
Yeah.
So what we have done with a few of these companies is we will create all that content, give them that footage, and then run their ads, right?
Yep.
They're able to cut and create. A lot of people are at this point. CapCut, edits, all these things that are out there available for people to actually make their own content.
I mean, Final Cut comes on MacBooks now, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
super simple. It's used drag and drop, right?
Yep.
And sometimes the most converting ads that are simply discovery, right? Because we have that funnel, right?
Yep.
Discovery, conversion, retention. Those ads on the discovery side sometimes are the simplest ads. You know, a 10-second slow motion piece of someone running with a Black Dog logo might get someone to the store.
Yep.
Right? We just got to see how the audience reacts to it. So they have a ton of content to work with over the next 3 months, and the campaigns that they're working on. In order to do that, they can use all that content.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when, you know, the next year rolls around, if they wanted to repurpose some of that, you know, for next time, they can do that on top of the other stuff we're going to be shooting for them in the future. So it's, you know, just not only are you getting it this one time and it's going away, you have this for the rest of your life.
Right.
It's awesome. You know?
Kelly and Diane were super grateful for the whole project already. We've had the conversation about how to utilize the content, the way that they're going to understand it. I had the conversation with them the other day because we dropped everything, and these guys are super stoked to be able to take the content and utilize it for different purposes. I think their favorite picture so far, they told me, was the one of the Megan girl running away from Scream.
Oh, yeah.
They told me that was their favorite one by far.
Dude, it's hilarious.
And they're apparently doing an internal competition to see who can take the best photo for Halloween this year. They sparked an actual competition for
that's
them.
awesome.
So it's neat to see the progression of their use of content in those ways, right? And so it's kind of cool to be able to be there for the clients in those ways, in different ways as well, right? We did a job for Kingston Resorts where we went out there to film a bunch of tourism content.
That was running
they were
gun,
needing
dude.
some like social media stuff. That's probably the fastest we've ever gotten content before.
Yeah.
It was a little sloppy, to be honest, but we were trying to cover a lot in a small amount of time.
Kingston Resorts is a huge area. So I mean, we're bouncing between the pool, the ocean, because you got in the water for that, right?
Yeah.
And in the pool.
We got in the pool for that, yeah.
Yep. I mean, we were all over the place.
Yeah.
Red Bull spilling.
Yeah.
Cameras got
What
soaked.
happened with the Red Bull? Let's talk about the Red Bull for a second.
Well, this was
it was Tyler's fault, absolutely.
It was like my probably second or third time I was out on like set with you, I think. And I was just basically like the camel. I was carrying stuff and, you know, and
Tyler was the donkey of the day.
I was the donkey, dude. CrossFitter donkey.
Mule,
dude.
yes. CrossFitters all day.
Yeah, dude. So
Anna's a CrossFitter as well. We're just gonna say that out loud right now. She's a beast and a half.
Put a picture up of Anna.
Yeah.
Put like bulky arms on her.
Just do like AI. Like this.
I think you were in the water at the pool, and I was running between, you know, getting your stuff set up in the pool. You were in the pool, in the actual water shooting stuff, and then all the while you put your Red Bull inside the
actual Nanook case.
Yeah, the Nanook. And we were like, all right, going on to the next shoot, and I was like, perfect. You know, Nanook close, in the Nanook lock, pick up Nanook. My camera was in there with the lens and all that.
Yep.
And I opened it up later. And I'm like, something smells good. And then I was like, oh, there's a Red Bull.
There's a Red Bull.
And now my
sitting-
camera, and to this day,
Yeah.
my lens is a little sticky.
A little sticky.
But
we make
it
mistakes
works.
on set.
It
And
works.
that was my fault completely. There's nothing in this world that would have
all
made
good,
you
dude.
prepared to know that was in there, to let you know that was in there. That I didn't say anything. There was nothing in this world that could have said that was your fault by any means.
It's all good, dude. The only thing that came from it was a little sticky lens. And
It's not great. It's really not great.
no, it's fine,
We need
dude.
to get that taken care of.
I'll throw it in the wash later. I don't know.
Okay, just throw a lens in the wash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Just shove it in the just real quick. So let's talk a little bit about that shoot, because a massive organization like Kingston,
Yeah.
right? They had one marketing director. They were in a pinch. They were in between hiring another social media in-house personnel.
Yep.
And they needed help getting something for a certain period of time, right? The content wasn't going to be used long. They like to update stuff constantly. They kind of like to repurpose and utilize stuff.
Yep.
More and more and more and more. So when I got the call about it, we were trying to figure out the best way to kind of move through these different things to show off, right? And understanding where everything was and in the timeline order to get to those things was super important.
Yeah. That's where logistics planning comes in freaking huge.
Yeah. You can't like, hey, we're gonna shoot this over here, then move over here, then back again. Like it doesn't work. You have to be able to make sure that your clients are taken care of in an orderly fashion, on time, and then adhere it to the sun.
Oh yeah.
Right? Because those types of things are super crucial. So when working with clients and looking at that, like Black Dog, for example, right? We started shooting, I believe, outside first to try and get some sunrise lifestyle work, right? And then we went inside of their property when the sun started going up a little bit to accomplish some other things. And it gave time for people to actually get there, on a decent time so they weren't like rushing in.
Yep.
Got a few testimonials filmed. And then while Anna was shooting shoes, outside and getting some photography for some of the shoe drops that they're going to have. And then moving back to, okay, we need to go and shoot more of remember the sole,
Yeah, the insole thing.
Yeah, insole. It created like this insole for your shoes so that you could actually run a little bit easier as well. So balancing between all those things, you got to make sure that timeline is taken care of, clients taken care of, and we kind of move through it in an efficient manner.
Yeah.
When we had the conversation with Black Dog, we haven't gotten an ROI number back yet.
Yeah.
But when we had the conversation about Black Dog during their distribution consultation, one of their biggest needs was being known better to be able to go and feel like they were confident enough to go enter into some running shoe competitions for stores and things like that. Stuff like, hey, recognition for the store.
Yeah.
Kelly said, we felt like this is what we needed in order to do that.
Yeah.
And you guys did exactly that for us. And it was
It's
really
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Right out the gate, they were able to just feel the confidence from having professional video and photo and done right.
Yeah.
So accomplishing the mission, making the client feel better, being able to get them a bunch of assets to be able to start running ads for them is a no-brainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, and if you're able to utilize that video in the correct ways that other companies or competitors aren't doing, that's just going to set you apart to the public. They're going to see your stuff and be like, whoa, like that's cool. I want to go there just to see like what this is all about,
right?
Yeah.
The client messaged me and let me know a little bit about their competitors in the area.
Yeah.
A couple of days after the shoot, right? She showed me some ads that they were running. And we did a little bit of market research before that, but they ended up running this ad right after our shoot and checking it out. And it was it was a good ad. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a piece of creative out there, a piece of discovery. I texted the client back And I said to her, we're going to destroy them.
Yeah.
We're going to this is it. We got you. We're putting it in the bag. We're taking care of you. This is what's going to happen.
Yep.
And she was super grateful to have a partner like that, like a friend that was willing to kind of go to battle for her at the same time. Yep. Right. So it was just super cool to be able to be a part of that with her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because you're getting another team member. Like you're adding us to the team.
Right.
You know, because you have your business, we have ours, but like our business model is to amplify yours.
Right.
And get your message out there. That's literally what we're here for.
Yeah. I think it was really neat to be able to actually have a client super early into the relationship that was like, yeah, these guys are it. These guys are our friends. These guys are our people. These guys are the ones that we're going to lean on to make sure that we accomplish this mission.
Yeah. Right? And I think another cool one was Reload Dynamics. So we got super cool content for a brand new product unveiling.
Yeah.
And I think the client chose the right avenue to get his brand out there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can put out little AI stuff, or you can put out stock photos for your product like right out the bat. But being able to see it in action, being used in a video that's like really well done.
Right.
I mean, it's a game changer, dude. It's gonna be sweet.
Well, I think it was so cool that the client, after our conversation, our post conversation, we had that the other day as well. I've been having a lot of these actually. But the conversation I had with that client, he was like, you guys literally are the most super professional that I've dealt with in a while. And not to put us up on a pedestal, but it felt good that we could, again, instill some confidence into a client.
Yep.
And he's already using it, and he's already getting sales from it. That's what he told me. So there's certain clients that we don't run ads for, and they have it on their own to be able to take. We can teach people how to utilize the content, but if they only are going to go that far with us, then that's where they're going to go.
Yeah. And they may already have someone on their team that knows how to run ads like that, and they just need some
whole
good content.
marketing firm, we're just here to provide that arm, right? Yep. But for that client, he told me that he was already pushing it, and people were like buying from him. He always talked to us about having like 1,000 units right before he was starting up. He only has 900 now. Like
that's
it's
awesome.
Like it's just starting, and he's like already selling, dude. It's sick. Super excited for the guy. I'm hopeful that he like just kind of blows up and just kind of goes crazy with it.
Me too.
And in that case, if that happens, it's going to be a game changer, not only for him, but for the people that he's serving, because he's actually serving a product that can solve a solution. Yeah. And that's really impactful, I think. It's not,
absolutely.
It's not just a simple service. It's not just a simple product. It's something that is actually making a difference for people that are in that community. Working with a product like that is kind of out of our norm a little bit because we're working with a lot of service-based businesses.
But God, it's fun.
But it was so fun. It was so great. Like being able to go out there and do some shooting and get some testimonial stuff from a competition shooter. Who hangs out with a competition shooter just like on a weekday,
The benefits of jiu-jitsu community, they're just so fun. That's just so fun.
Right. That was really good. We'll have to go out there and shoot with those guys again. But so again, video content and ROI should go hand in hand if utilized the right way, right? There's nothing that says that you can't. There's nothing that says that you can't do a good job with video, and there's nothing holding you back either, right?
Yeah.
Use your phone, man. Like things like that, But if you want a strategic partner, that's kind of where we come in. We're able to showcase a little bit about how to go about the workflow of some of this stuff. And the amount of content that we pump out on a daily basis for some of these clients is just astronomical. It's ridiculous. Yep. But you have to be able to have a team that's willing to be able to put the work in and understand what ways content can fit the best possible solution for you, or the best possible spot for you. It's like a puzzle piece. It's very simple. Just take that puzzle piece, put it into your business, and then an ROI will end up showing up at the end of the day. It's not going to happen overnight. And yes, video production is expensive, but the problem is if you don't ever get started, you're never going to have a foundation to be able to build off of. And video content is only going to grow even more so over time.
Yeah. And a lot of the times, I know what we just said, the Reload Dynamics thing, like he's already getting sales off of it. That's not the only goal of video production for us in marketing. The main goal is to get your story out there, to build a brand, to build clientele, to build friends. And sometimes that's a long-term goal. So, if you're in an industry that has products that are very expensive, like a high ticket item, it may take, several campaigns until you build that, video resume, that, that rapport with your community. But over time, there's ROI is going to be there. Yeah. It's playing a long-term game.
Yeah. And I think that a lot of people will adhere to that campaign as long as it keeps coming.
Yep.
Right. And again, like there's so many ways to do video. It just takes you taking a step in order to make it make sense for you and your team, right?
Yep.
I think that's...
And have fun with it. It doesn't have to be boring, We can, there's a lot of really fun stuff out there. We can make a Super Bowl commercial for, probably 1/60th of the budget.
Right.
So
1/60th of the budget. We're not out here making $50,000 30-second ads. I'm sorry. It's just not a thing. But here's what I'll say to end it is we've built a system for efficiency. We've built a system for ROI. If you're looking for content on a tight budget, on a quick basis, I don't know how much faster we can get. We can try. But that's same hour edits at this point. That's kind of where we're at.
Yeah.
It's unreal.
Yep.
So
it's awesome.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. 963 Podcast. The next time that you're going to hear from us, we're going to be talking a little bit about creating experiences that sell themselves.
Wow.
Pretty neat. Just selling themselves, man. Just I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. If you put the experience inside of another experience, the world will bow to the experiential nature of the sale of the experience.
Cut that.
Good. You know those guys, right?
I have no clue what you're just talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about?